1,000 invested in a money market fund account from January 2025 to December 2055. Of course, with some contributions of 1,000 each and every month in a money market fund account. You contribute 1,000 each and every month for a period of 30 years. How much do you expect after 30 years of investment period? All right. Remember, you are compounding 1,000 initial investment from 2025 January to December 2055. That is 30 years, right? That is 30 years. And we are going to take our required rate of return, which is equals to 12%. Our N, which represents the period of compounding, is equals to 30 years. 30 years. And in terms of months is equals to, which is equivalent to 360 months. All right. All right. And our frequency of compounding, we are going to take 365 days. That is a breakdown. So here you are going, we want to invest 1,000 initial investment in a money market fund account for 30 years. And then we'll be making a contribution of only 1,000, not a lot of money, just 1,000 each and every month without skipping for 30 years. And then see how much do you expect at the end of 30 years, right? Right, or after the end of 30 years. So we start with our initial investment of 1,000, and we are going to say future value is equals to 1,000. That is R, that is 1 plus R over F raised to power NF, all right? So future value is equals to 1,000, 1 plus, required rate of return is 0.12 divided by 365 raised to power 365 times 30 years. Remember, N represents the number of years and frequency of compounding here. So if I take my calculator here, if I compute this, my 1,000 will be compounded to what amount? There is 0.12 divided by 365. All right. This is plus 1. This is raised to power, open the brackets, 365 times 30 years. All right. Times 1,000. So my 1,000 after 30 years will be compounded to, this is equals to 36,577. 36,577. So basically what we are saying here, ladies and gentlemen, is that after 30 years of compounding 1,000, and when you just put 1,000 in a money market fund account and then keep quiet for 30 years and you say that you're not going to contribute anything, you are going, at the end of 30 years, you are going to have 36,577,000. Now, remember here, you are going to contribute 1,000 per month, and that is what we call annuities or ordinary annuities when they are multiplied by 12 months. So here we are going to say ordinary annuities is equals to 1,000 or 1,000 per month. So future value is equals to amount 1 plus R raised to power N minus 1 all over R. All right. So future value is equals to 1,000, 1 plus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here I want you to observe something very interesting. We have our required rate of return of 12% divided by 12 because we are talking about monthly, which is equals to 1%, which is equals to 1%, which is equivalent to 0.01. All right, which is equivalent to 0.01. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our N is equals to going to be 12 months per 1 year times 30 years, which is equals to 360 months. So we want to see saving 1,000 for 360 months in a money market fund. How much is it going to give us? That is after 30 years. So this one is plus 0.01. All right. We raised this one to power N, which is equals to 360 minus 1 divided by 0.01. Then we close the brackets. How much do we get here? So we are going to have 1.01 raised to power 360 is equals to, we less 1, then we divide by 0.01, then we multiply by 1,000. So we are going to have, at the end of 30 years, we are going to have 3,494,964. So when we contribute 1,000 in a money market fund, we contribute 1,000 in a money market fund for a period of 30 years. It's going to be compounded to 3,494,964 by December 2025. Remember, we had our initial investment compounded. That is 1,000 compounded to 36,577. So we are going to add. So you add 36,577. So what do we get here? Plus 36,577. We get 3.5 million. That is 3,531,541. So, ladies and gentlemen, approximately our money is going to be, our 1,000, just 1,000 is going to be compounded or turned to 3,531,541. Just an initial investment of 1,000 and only 1,000 contributed every month. Hii ni ile pesa unasemanga, ni kama ile pesa ya credit unanunuanga, unasema hii imeenda. So, assuming right now you are 30 years and you uanze hii game, of course, already you are securing some money for you in future without any struggle. You know, people tend to think that you need to struggle a lot, you know, to invest nini. Vitu kidogo kidogo tu, 1,000 haiwezi kuuma. Ukianza hii story mchezo and it becomes a habit whereby you know 1,000 inaendanga kwa money market fund na hiyo uzangi just 1k. And with time uta develop habit ingine ya kununua shares kwa kampuni. You say each and every month I'll be buying 200 shares of Safaricom. So unapata by the time you are 50 years or 60 years, you have a lot of wealth and assets. So I had not finished. So remember, this is the amount, the total amount that you are going to get. Now, how much had you contributed? You had contributed 1,000 times 12 months times 30 years, which is equals to 360,000 plus 1,000, which was initial investment here. So total was 361,000. Just imagine, from 361,000 to 3.5 million. Money that you did not work, it was effortless, you just saved and kept quiet. Of course, I'm going to have some cynics here who are going to say that money market fund are not going to exist in the next 20 years or so. Well, you are not God, but some things it's good to risk them. It's worth the risk. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the calculation. If you feel that you can start this procedure in your life, you can challenge yourself with it, by the way. And you feel like you want to put 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. This is just 1,000. Now, imagine how much 5,000 would give you. It would give you millions and millions of money without struggling. That is how you create wealth little by little. But remember to diversify the risk so that you can be able to manage the risks. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sir John Mweri, professional accountant with ex-FinOp accountancy and insurance consultancy. If you have any question, comments, or you want to talk to me, just go to my bio. My contact is there. If you want to join a Tika Money Market Fund, you can click on the link that is on my bio, and then you are going to join easily. You just start with as little as 100 shillings. See you in my next video.